You've probably been told pastels are too sweet, too soft, maybe even too young. But this year, the right pastel can make you look instantly elegant and surprisingly expensive. Let me show you how women are wearing these shades now and why they're the secret to looking polished, confident, and quietly rich. Something shifted this year. Pastels are no longer soft just for softness' sake. Designers everywhere are reimagining them as confident, elevated, and full of quiet impact. From soft pinks and dreamy blues to butter yellow and muted greens, you'll see these shades styled in bold, clean, modern ways. They feel fresh but grounded, playful yet polished. Runway after runway, pastels emerged not as background colors, but centerpieces. No longer just accents, they're the mood. And the best part? They work beautifully at every age, especially when styled with intention and personality. So how do you bring these colors into your real wardrobe? Let's take a closer look at how these colors made it from the runway to real life. Okay, now let's start from the basics. Because the truth is, not everyone's ready to wear pastels head to toe. And that's totally fine. If you've never tried them before or always felt they weren't for you, I have the perfect starting point. Pastel accessories. A pair of flats, a handbag, or even a scarf can completely shift your outfit without changing your whole wardrobe. I want to be 100% transparent. Some of these outfits were already shown in a previous video. So don't judge me too strictly, alright? This is just to prove that learning how to wear pastels doesn't have to be hard. You can master it in small, beautiful steps. Think about your usual go-to outfit. Now imagine swapping in one soft-colored piece. Maybe it's a light-toned accessory in place of your usual neutral, a delicate color around the face like a scarf or pair of earrings, a subtle contrast at the feet, even a small pop from a bag or sunglasses can instantly update your look. The beauty of pastel accessories is their flexibility. You don't have to coordinate a full look. They just work quietly and effortlessly with most classic wardrobes. And they're also great if you're easing into color. You can stay true to your own style while still experimenting with something fresh, seasonal, and feminine. Some of these combinations you'll see are soft and minimal. Others are playful and slightly unexpected. But none of them feel loud or out of place. And that's the charm of a well-chosen pastel. Watch how these looks transform with just a small accent. Whether it's something worn, carried, or layered in, it's often the simplest touches that feel the most intentional. You don't need a bold personality to wear color, you just need the right tone. And pastels, unlike harsh brights, have this quiet elegance that works beautifully for women who appreciate subtlety. Sometimes we avoid color because we think it's not us. Too loud, too attention-grabbing, too much. But with pastels, you're not shouting. You're whispering style. You're adding softness, intention, a little light. And if you're someone who's used to sticking with neutrals, this is a gentle way in. No need to give up your classics. Pastel accessories just slip in and make them feel new again. It's not about dressing differently, it's about discovering another side of your style that's been waiting quietly in the background. So take this as your first step. Think about which soft color you're drawn to. It doesn't have to be a trend, just something that adds lightness to your style in a way that feels natural to you. Let's begin with one of the most iconic pastel shades of all, powder pink. It's romantic, it's calming, and when styled well, it can feel elegant, grown up, and modern. This year, it's no longer about sweetness. Powder pink is being reimagined as strong, soft power. This look proves pink can be subtle. Balanced with creamy tones and clean lines, it feels soft yet smart. Here, pink adds light to a structured outfit, just enough color to soften the silhouette without losing edge. An all-pink palette can feel intimidating, but with varied textures and shapes, it becomes effortlessly chic. Notice how the pink tone here blends into neutral surroundings. It doesn't stand out, it belongs. This is a great example of pink acting as a visual break in a mostly classic outfit. Nothing loud, just gentle presence. When paired with accessories in gold or beige, powder pink becomes surprisingly refined, even luxurious. If you're hesitant about pink, choose pieces with structure like tailored cuts or clean shapes. They neutralize any girlishness. You can also treat powder pink like a warm neutral. Pair it with camel, white, ivory, or even soft gray, it blends beautifully. Powder pink might surprise you with how versatile it really is. But now let's move to a pastel that behaves almost like sunshine. Let's talk about butter yellow. Butter yellow is one of the most talked about pastels this year, and for good reason. It's soft, warm, and instantly uplifting without ever feeling too bright or childish. This shade has the unique ability to act like a neutral. It pairs effortlessly with whites, beiges, browns, even denim. This look shows how butter yellow can bring light to an otherwise minimal outfit. It softens the whole palette without stealing attention. Here, the yellow adds a glow, like sunlight woven into the fabric. It's subtle, but makes everything look more intentional. You'll notice how well it balances both structured and relaxed pieces. It brings calmness, but never dulls the outfit. In this example, butter yellow is layered with soft cream and muted gold. The effect is polished, luxurious, and surprisingly wearable. Even in casual combinations, this shade adds polish. It elevates everyday pieces in a way that feels modern and grown-up. If you're new to color, butter yellow might be your safest bet. It flatters most skin tones and works year-round, especially in transitional outfits. For accessories, it's incredibly easy to style. Try it in flats, bags, or even sunglasses to brighten up a classic outfit. Think of butter yellow as your quiet luxury pastel. It whispers sophistication and warmth in equal measure. Next, we're moving from warmth to clarity, with the soft and refreshing tones of sky blue. Sky blue is the pastel of clarity. Light, airy, and endlessly calming, it's one of the most versatile soft shades you can wear. This year, sky blue is showing up in everything from tailoring to flowing dresses. It's fresh but never overpowering. This look shows how sky blue can add a crisp edge to soft silhouettes. It brings structure without stiffness. In this combination, it works beautifully with neutrals, especially white, gray, and beige. The result feels clean and quietly luxurious. Sky blue also plays well with denim and soft metallics. It's the kind of color that always feels composed, even in relaxed outfits. Here, you can see how a sky blue accent can lighten an entire look. It gives off an effortless elegance, nothing forced. Whether it's a full monochrome moment or just a light layer, sky blue adds depth without demanding attention. If you're aiming for a minimalist look with personality, this is the pastel for you. It's sophisticated, serene, and surprisingly timeless. Next, let's turn to a shade that's both grounded and playful, pistachio green. Pistachio green is having a major moment this year. It's soft, fresh, and just unexpected enough to make your outfit stand out without being loud. This shade adds a playful edge to elegant looks. It feels creative and calm at the same time. Pistachio brings life to an otherwise neutral outfit. It's a whisper of color that draws attention in the most graceful way. This look proves how well it pairs with creams, tans, and even deeper browns. It adds vibrancy but keeps everything grounded. Notice how it works in both modern silhouettes and vintage-inspired pieces. Pistachio has a retro charm that still feels very now. When worn in accessories, it adds a twist to classic styling. Think of it as a more interesting alternative to beige or sage. It also blends beautifully with warm metallics, especially gold, and can soften structured pieces without losing polish. Next, we'll explore a pastel that's a little bolder, a little cooler. Periwinkle and other soft purple tones are making a quiet comeback this year, and they're more wearable than you might think. This shade lives somewhere between blue and violet. It's cool, calming, and just unexpected enough to make your outfit feel unique. In this look, periwinkle adds a refined contrast to light neutrals. It doesn't shout, it gently shifts the mood. Soft purples work especially well in flowing fabrics and elegant layering. They feel airy, romantic, and distinctly grown up. For evening looks, it adds softness without going too sweet. For daytime, it offers a calm presence that's never boring. Now, let's put everything we've learned to the test. In this next section, I'll show you two versions of the same outfit, one in classic neutrals and the other with pastel colors side by side. You tell me, which one's your favorite? This is where you can really see the difference pastels make. Sometimes it's subtle, other times it completely shifts the mood. Notice how the pastel version often looks fresher, softer, more intentional. It brings out more personality without being loud. So, as you watch, ask yourself, which version would you actually wear? Which one makes the outfit feel finished? I call it the yay or nay test, but there's no pressure to pick sides. Just watch, feel, and decide what resonates with you. Just a quick disclaimer. These outfit ideas were inspired by the fashion channel Lady Fashionizer, so all credit and tribute goes to them. If you're ready to explore even more inspiring color outfit ideas to wear right now, watch this next video. It's packed with fresh looks and smart color combos you'll love.